Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Eric with SweetSpotDFS, and these are my PrizePicks PGA Plays for the 2022 Mayakoba Championship. I'll go over my favorite round 1 plays as well as my strategies for rounds 2, 3, and 4, and then I will give you my favorite PGA DFS picks a little bit later on in the video. But first, I'll remind you guys that I do a weekly giveaway every Sunday night for all of you who sign up on PrizePicks using the promo code SweetSpot. To get a free entry into this, obviously sign up, use that promo code, and put a minimum deposit of at least $20 into your account. You're automatically entered. And your entry will never go away until your name is called. So you can think of it this way. You're going to get $20 free just by signing up. So if you do put 20 bucks in, you're playing PrizePicks for free. Plus, they're going to match your deposit. So you're going to play PrizePicks for free and you're going to have $40 to your account. Super simple. Link is in the description below. Let's go ahead. Let's get into my picks. Let's go into the website. I was going to start here, but I changed my mind on the fly. On PrizePicks, if you go to PGA, go to single stat DFS, you're going to see there's 4 categories to select from. Final finishing place, birdies are better, green and reg, fairways hit. Personally, I don't like to really stay around greens and reg or fairways hit. I rather choose final finishing place. I think this is an easier one to do. Let's go ahead. Let's go through this. First and foremost, I think your advantage you're going to get here is kind of looking at the bottom of the board and trying to figure out if there's any advantages. For me, I think picking on Ricky Fowler going over is the way to go. If I was to switch this, it might be to Matt Wolff. I do kind of like Matt Wolff's upside. I don't really so much for Ricky. I'm gonna go with over on Ricky. And you got to remember, PrizePicks requires you to pick at least one opposite, choice. So if I were to go under with 4 of my golfers, I need to choose one over. So I think Ricky's going to be my guy going over. Personally, I think your top guys up here, really good to choose from. I mean, I think JT is probably going to win this thing or finish top 5. So I'm already just going to select these as is. I like Viktor Hovland here. Now, he has 2 missed cuts and a win. But he did talk about his missed cuts. Something about his game just wasn't suited for this golf course. Changed it a little bit. And now, I mean, he says he loves this golf course. So let's go ahead. Let's hit the under there. Absolutely love Scheffler here. I also like Tony Finau. Here's where you kind of have to worry. You don't want to select, I mean, I'm selecting 4 guys basically to finish under 22nd place. I mean, it's different, obviously, 14, 17, but I'm not really giving myself a lot of room for error here. I think maybe a better strategy would be picking like someone like a Patrick Reed or even a Will Zalatoris, because I like those guys as well, and replacing one of these up here that I have. I mean, maybe pick between JT and Hovland, or yeah, you would probably want to pick between those 2. You could probably leave Finau and Scheffler as is, but you probably want to choose a little differently. I'll do that on my own. I'm just going to put this entry in right away so you guys see it. I absolutely love the golfers I picked. Abraham Ancer would be another good choice, but I'm just going to leave it there. When it comes to birdies are better, now that's where I'm going to bring my scoring sheet up. If you just pay attention to this column here, and you can see all the rounds over here, we're looking, it's a par 71, this golf course. Our average scoring for everybody in the field for each of these tournaments for every year that I have is around 70 on the button. I mean, it's 69.86. That is what the average, what the scoring average is per round per tournament. So already we're kind of looking at 1 under. What it tells you is it's kind of a scoring fest. So picking birdies over 6 or over 5, I think is going to be okay. And I think we have a couple that are down here that are 4.5. Why not? I think it's okay. I think this golf course is going to be pretty easy. One of my actually, I'll save strategies a little bit later after making my picks, but I think you can stick here. I'm not going to in this video. I'm not going to make any picks. I might do it a little bit off screen, but I like to come to fantasy score. And again, I'm using my scoring sheet here to try to figure it out. You can see what some of these low rounds are. throughout the years looks like 63 almost is. You rarely see anything outside of 63 and 64. There are some 62s, there are some 65s, but it's a pretty, like, the low score can go low. And I feel the same way with how I predict this tournament's going to be. I also have rounds under 70 percentage at this golf course. So out of everybody that has played this tournament dating back to 2014, I have their round under 70 percentage. It's pretty good. I mean, 46.29 is almost half of the field shoot under 70. So when we look at some of these golfers, I mean, PrizePicks did a really good job of going lower than typical. So 68.5 is the highest score, and then we have Justin Thomas up here at 67.5. I like to kind of come over to, I just included into my spreadsheet, rounds under 70%. Victor Hovland is your best golfer. We have 52 rounds. Out of 90 rounds, he has scored under 70 in 52. This includes par 72s. This also includes par 70s. So when you only have to shoot one under to get that round under 70, that is included. But I like to think that the data has normalized over some time. So 57%, that's pretty good. Your worst golfer in the field, Ricky Fowler. Matthew Fitzpatrick, Ian Poulter, Shane Lowry, and then Patrick Reed. So if I'm going to pick on any of these, any golfers to go over their projection, I think those are the ones I'm going to do. And I have no issue like already choosing those guys, Matt Fitzpatrick and Ricky Fowler. Those guys can be my overs. And if I were to go and take a look, I mean, Hovland, Finau, Answer, Thomas, Tringali, really like Tringali. Hatton, Garcia, Wise. I think really I'm just going to stick to the top four. So Thomas, Hovland, Answer, and Finau. So why don't we just go ahead and select those guys? Thomas, 67.5. Yeah. I mean, all three of these guys, by the way, have to shoot 67 or better. That's fine. I have some confidence that they're going to do that. So we'll hit all of the unders. Those are going to be my picks for round one. Now, my strategies for rounds 2, 3, and 4, go to winfinder.com, find Playa del Carmen, and kind of go north of the city a little bit. You're going to find El Camaleon Golf Course. Check the weather. They have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday wind forecasts. So I'm looking at Thursday right now. If I just drill down, you can see 5 miles an hour. Looking at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m. It's all low. Like, scoring conditions are optimal on Thursday. Same thing's going to be for Friday. If we look at 7 a.m., it's at 3, 10 a.m., it's at 5, 1 p.m., it's at 3, 4 p.m., it's at 5. So it's just going to be around that 3 to 5 mile an hour, maybe gusts up to 10 miles an hour. It's pretty still. So scoring conditions are going to be optimal. Pay attention to what some of these projections are for PrizePicks, because if these guys are just going to be murdering the golf course and shooting, well under 67, obviously just hammer all of those selections, all of those picks. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way for us to make money this week. Same goes with birdie or better. And perhaps fairways hit or even greens hit. I mean, if the numbers look really crazy, obviously there's 18 greens. I actually feel very confident in a lot of these guys down here that have 12 greens in reg. They're going to be on the over for some of these golfers. So those are my strategies for rounds 2, 3, and 4. Let's go on to my favorite PGA DFS picks. Let me remove this. So basically, with my favorite PGA DFS picks, what I do is I'm going to give you my 3 favorite golfers from each price range. So we have our 10K, our 9K, 8, 7, 6. For a 10K, Justin Thomas, Victor Hovland, Tony Finau. If you wanted to anchor any of your lineups around these guys, I think that's probably the smart thing to do. 8K range, Scheffler, Wise, Zalatoris. 9K range, Scheffler, Wise, Zalatoris. I think those are really good picks too. Tringali, Henley, Mito in the 8K range. As you can see, most of these guys are ranked really well in my model. So I'm basically selecting all the best ones I can from each of these price ranges. And those 3 are definitely the better ones in the 8K range. In the 7K range, Joaquin Niemann, Charlie Hoffman, and Matt Jones. These guys I think are a little bit mispriced, especially Niemann. I think Niemann could easily be in the 9K range he'd be in the 9K range. I don't think he flirts with 10K, but super close. Should, in my opinion, should be rated better than Aaron Wise or salaried better than Aaron Wise. And then the 6K range, Guido Migliosi, Patton Kizzire, a past winner. He's won this tournament a couple times, actually, and Chris Kirk. Those are my favorite PGA DFS picks this week. Video went a little longer than usual, but that's okay. I covered a lot of information. So hopefully this will help you on PrizePicks as well as PGA DFS. Again, link in the description to sign up with PrizePicks. Highly encourage you guys to do it. Get that free entry into the giveaway. 20 free easy dollars. Other than that, that's all I got for you. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's win some money. All right, bye.